I'm Louie Zagoras, Louie Zagoras.
How and why did you pick up the guitar?
As a little kid, I grew up in '64, so I grew up in that music era, and we had a babysitter, and we wouldn't clean up our living room, so she would put on a record. The record was Magical Mystery Tour, and the record was just amazing to me. I couldn't believe how cool it sounded. My dad played a little guitar, so I would sit with a block of wood over a little record player, just sitting there on a block of wood. Like my parents didn't get it, like, get me a guitar, So, but it wasn't until like 6th grade that I actually got a guitar. My first guitar was a nylon string junior Yamaha guitar, which I hated because it wasn't an electric guitar. I wanted an electric guitar. At the end of 7th grade, I'd already taken lessons. Got a Hohner Les Paul, used Hohner Les Paul. That's what there was back then, black Les Paul copies. And I was happy. I wish I kept a lot of those early guitars. I have one of my early guitars, but I certainly wish I kept that one. Yeah, that'd be cool. Right now, I own 35. The last I counted. I just got a new. There's my new one right here. I just got this one the other day. I love what I do, and I love instruments are part of it. They're all different tools, as you know. You're a musician. This is Mr. Freeze. It's like because I got him when it was like 9 below zero. That's Mara Lee right there. There's a Les Paul behind you. You can't see it. I have a Les Paul I named Mara Lee. I have a Telecaster that I named Chicky. So it's fun. It's fun to give them little names. It's like I'm taking Chicky out tonight. Beatles. They were the one. And Michael Jackson, was a little kid, the first music that got to me was Michael Jackson and the Beatles. As I got a little bit older, Santana came into my world first as a guitar player, and I flipped over Santana. I loved him. Eric and Jimmy, Dwayne Allman. Eric's really my favorite. I used to kind of be in denial, like, oh, Eric, I don't like it, but I really do. And it's more of the earlier stuff of Eric. I like all of his music. I shouldn't say not there. I like all of his music, but Eric's my guy. Michael Jackson's so important, and I say that to people, and they're like, but you're like nothing like Michael Jackson. I said, it doesn't matter. His music grabbed me as a little guy, and just the groove, and the whole sound, and I was like, music. It's been quite a journey, 10 years or 7 years out of high school, I'd get to tour with the Allman Brothers. It was just amazing. But the journey's long, and it starts off with, my first gig was playing at Lamb's Pet Farm. It's like, that's what music's about, helping people throughout. As much as I played, to start off with a gig like that made me go, man, music's really important. The kids were so happy. I was like, man, we really did something good today, Just the places that music takes you, you toured, is amazing. The places you go, like, by the time I was 30 years old, I had seen the United States everywhere. Whether that's good or bad, sometimes it was bad. When you're on it, when you do a trip and you go from New York in the van to LA, that's tough. We got to tour with Joe Satriani in Europe, and then we were going to play Wembley.
We're into Abbey Road. It's not shabby. Let's go this way. Come on, boys.
As I look at the old footage of where we played, and it's all like a big dream. And you probably know, like, even if I go away for 1 weekend, like you and I had done that tour that one time, I go back and I feel like I'm back on the road again. We were fighting it, and I didn't know how to make it. Do you play a lot of gigs? Do you play all the time? Do you not play too much? Well, we got on the radio, and we went to a gig after 4 days of being on radio, and you couldn't get into the club. All these people were here to see Rollover. I didn't no idea.
Do you feel you reached your goals?
You know what? No. I mean, yes and no. No, in that I really wish I could have got my music out to a broader base, and then I could have sold hundreds of thousands of records. People told me we had a nice message. We weren't in the days of grunge and fuck you and go kill yourself. We were saying give it up, but don't give up.
Give it up, baby, don't give up.
Our songs had a certain hopefulness to them. So sometimes I feel like, I wanted to be a big star and play all those big places, but maybe the universe had different plans for me. That you should be around here playing your gigs for people, who knows, locally, to bring happiness. So I feel like that respect I have, because at the end of the day, it's about the music. Cool.